Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Wednesday, May 16th, 2018. Welcome to the show today. I hope your day is going well. Sorry the show is up really late, but I've got some personal things going on, and thank you for your understanding. Timestamps and reference links for all stories today can be found in the description below. Today's top story is about something that happened in my country's government on Monday, and that's the repeal of the ban of sports gambling. Now, I don't talk about things on my show here unless they specifically deal with video games, and because it's sports betting, of course, the natural progression is eSports betting. Yes, eSports betting is now completely legal in my country. Or at least it will be, it's just a matter of time, blah blah blah, my government is slow. Someone who we've heard from before, the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, Strauss Zelnick, has said that this is a good decision and will provide a positive influence on his business, and of course he does. He goes on to say they currently have no plans and are just observing the environment, but you can bet your ass Take-Two is going to take advantage of this change. EA and Konami will too, it's just a matter of time, but let's deal with them when they actually do something. Probably Activision Blizzard 2. Anyway, while this may be a reality of the legislation having been passed, I don't think this is going to be very good for our hobby. There's already been plenty of stories of esports match fixing, which is cheating by the way, and this is only going to encourage that. It's bad enough that we have to deal with gambling in video games in the form of loot boxes, and while I do think that will be regulated given enough time, there is no stopping this. Congress has said it is okay. I think the best we can hope for are these two parts remain completely separate, and gambling is reserved for things like major events and tournaments, and people don't try to justify loot boxes with those same ideas. As always, I'm curious to know what you have to think. Do you think esports betting will help or hurt our hobby? Because after thinking about it, allowing esports betting would bring more money into the industry, making it grow quicker. I'm not saying I'm on that side of it, I'm just saying I understand how you can make that argument. Please leave your thoughts down below. In release announcements, we don't have a lot of good, but let's start with one good, which is Okami HD coming to Nintendo Switch on August 9th. The reason why I say we don't have a lot of good is because get ready for 4 delays. Let's start with this one, and potentially the biggest. Take-Two has said, quote, a highly anticipated title from Take-Two's biggest franchises has been delayed until 2020. I really doubt that they're talking about Red Dead Redemption 2 because of course people already know about it. This is a game that hasn't been officially announced yet, so many people are thinking it's Borderlands 3. It's probably Borderlands 3. Considering it was leaked by Walmart Canada last week, I could understand why they're doing this. But because of this, Take-Two won't be announcing any games at E3 this year. Delay number 2 is for Shenmue 3, which has already seen its fair share of delays already. Deep Silver says they need some extra time to polish the game to get it up to a higher quality. Instead of 2018, they will now be releasing sometime next year in 2019. Our next two are pretty quick, with Metro Exodus getting delayed from this year to early 2019. Our final delay is for the RPG platformer Indivisible getting pushed back again to early 2019. Moving on from there is the only bit of update news that I have for you, with PC Building Simulator adding custom water cooling and cables. I've been thinking of giving this one a try. Let me know how it is. Then we have a leak-ish because 2 trademarks were filed by Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, one for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Edition and one for Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Edition. It was first leaked on 4chan, and some people believe this is a way of connecting Pokemon Go to the main series. There is no telling what platform these games are for either, but many are hoping for the Nintendo Switch. Up next are the beta dates for The Crew 2, taking place from May 31st to June 4th. If you want to participate, there's a link to sign up for that in the description. Here's something I normally don't do, which is cover announcements of announcements, but it is a big franchise, so I will make an exception. EA has revealed that Battlefield 5 will be announced on May 23rd. Normally I wait for the day of for things like this, but this is big, and from what all rumors point to, it's going to be World War II themed. I can't wait to see this one. Up next, Sea of Thieves recently received an update which allowed for private parties, but the feature was pulled from the game about 2 hours after going live due to server issues. Rare says the feature will not debut until they've worked out all the bugs and have not given an estimated time for its release. Stay tuned to News Cartridge for more on Sea of Thieves. Speaking of things not working right, the 3rd season pass for Rainbow Six Siege on PS4 is not registering properly. The problem's been going on for roughly 2 weeks now, and so far Ubisoft has not made any comments on it. Let me know if you've been affected, I'll get in touch with you and we'll contact Ubisoft together and see if we can't get it figured out, or at the very least, get some more information. Moving on from there, if I can talk about cross-platform play, I will, because another game is getting it, and that is Tooth and Tail. And to show that Sony can actually play nice, people on PS4 are able to play those on PC. Unfortunately, Tooth and Tail does not appear on other platforms just yet, but there is talk of it coming to Nintendo Switch and possibly Xbox One. Sony, you have no problem with connecting your network to PC, which is a direct competitor, by the way, but for some reason, not Microsoft or Nintendo. I really don't understand this, and I hope you come around at some point. Finally today, another one of our favorite topics, DRM, featuring our good friend, Denuvo. Capcom is once again showing how important employing the software is, by removing it from Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. What's odd is this was not announced by Capcom or put into the changelog, so this could be a mistake and repatched in at a later time. This would not be the first time we've seen Denuvo permanently removed from a game, and it would also not be the first time we've seen a game be distributed without its DRM. If you may recall, more than a year ago, Conan Exiles uses Denuvo and was uploaded without it during one of the first builds. Capcom has made no statements regarding its removal, and we're just gonna have to wait to see if it's permanent. If I had to make a statement, it would be, it's time for tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Fox and Forests, Ant Venture, and Insane Robots. For PlayStation 4, Fox and Forests. For Xbox One, Fox and Forests. For Nintendo Switch, Fox and Forests, Framed Collection, Yonder, The Cloudcatcher Chronicles, The Banner Saga, Invisibles, Ice Cream Surfer, Faerun Collection, and White Knight. For Nintendo 3DS, Block-A-Pix Color. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And hey, baby, are you a GPU? Because I want to make you mine. Trust me, that joke's not as bad as Kanye West. Click up here to watch the bonus episode for today's show. Click down here to watch yesterday's episode, which is about a hacker making his own virtual console on the Nintendo Switch. And click over here to subscribe to my wonderful, wonderful channel. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.